All right, there is a beautiful look at the New Orleans skyline in Louisiana, home to the MoonPay X Games League Championships. It's Mardi Gras. They're having fun. So at the Caesars Superdome and the Roku channel digital show here at the MoonPay X Games. I am joined by some very special guests right now. Kei, our translator, and Coco Yoshizawa. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Roku channel digital show. Lots to talk about here, right? I want to talk about first, Coco, how was Chiba? Obviously you got a silver medal. How was the experience? How was all that kind of hanging out and competing there?
今日ご参加いただいてありがとうございます。千葉のお話からお願いします。銀メダル取ったと思うんですけれども、千葉の終えての感想はいかがでしたか？
自分はサクラメントを出てなくて初めてのチームとしての X ゲーム参加だったんですけど、すごく、スケートボードだけじゃなくてたくさんの競技の方たちとかと交流もできたことですごく楽しかったですし、そこで銀メダルを取れたことはすごく嬉しく思います。
So I couldn't compete at Sacramento, but at Chiba I was able to compete as a team member for Club Tokyo. So just hanging out with them, chatting with the BMXers, all of that, not only skaters. It was really fun, and I was really glad that I was able to get silver and to contribute to the team. That was amazing.
Awesome. I think we have a highlight. Producer Vero's going to toss that up on the screen, and I kind of want to talk. I want you to watch and tell me about your run and how it all came together for you. This is the second of 3 stops. That was in Chiba, Japan. Oh, we don't have it. We almost had it, but now we don't. But I just want to, we got 30 seconds to it right here. There's your silver medal.
Went down very early on run number 1.
Oh, wow.
Little big spin front board.
That was an incredible way.
What was the hardest trick for you in your run?
一番難しかった技はこのランでどちらでしたか？
なんだろう、最後のバックテール、メインレッジでバックテールやったのがすごく難しかった。
Hard to choose, but the back tail at the very end, that was at the main net ledge. That was pretty hard.
For sure. You've skated practice now here in New Orleans. How different is the course here compared to what was in Chiba?
千葉と比べてニューオーリンズのコースは今のところどんな感触ですか？
なんか東京の千葉の時と比べてすごくメインが高くてメインレール高くて合わせるのがすごく苦戦したんですけど、でも他のセクションとかも比べて自分のその得意な技とかが出せるので意外と今回のパークも良かったかなと思います。
So it is different from Chiba for sure, and especially for the main rail is higher.
Yes.
So that's going to be really, it was hard to adjust. But for me, it's really, I think I can pull out some of my, best tricks and really have my best out there. So I'm really excited.
Awesome. Okay, so you obviously are doing it for yourself. Club Tokyo, good luck. Coco, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck this weekend. Have a ton of fun. We're going to send it down to Dylan Cooper, the other member of our team here. Dylan, what do you got?
What's going on, man? We are here live at MotoX Best Whip. I'm here with the crew right now. What's your name?
Michael.
Yeah,
Cody.
And Rob. And where y'all from?
Metairie, Louisiana.
Okay. So you excited for MotoX right now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, man, I know a little X Games history, man. I miss Mike Metzger, freaking Chuck Carruthers, all these guys throwing down. We got some whippers going out. We got Metal Militia out here, you know what I mean? So, yo, let me ask you something. Who is your favorite rider? Who are you looking forward to see tonight?
To be honest with you, I don't know any of these dudes. This is my first X Games ever.
Okay. What about you?
Hometown hero. We're rooting for Wyatt.
Okay, you want Wyatt? Okay. So, what trick are you thinking that Wyatt? How much you think he gonna whip it?
You got to be upside down, or else you ain't winning.
Okay.
You ain't upside down, you ain't winning.
If you ain't upside down, you ain't winning. So how upside down does he have to get?
More than upside down.
So he got to be tilted.
Yeah.
Oh, tilted? All right, man. So, yo, I think I got something for you right now, man.
Yeah.
Let's get upside down, all right? Let's get upside down.
absolute cinema.
It all comes down to this.
No way.
After Never Been Done's in Sacramento,
What the heck was that?
fierce battles in Chiba,
We have a new leader.
X Games New Orleans will decide it all. More clubs, dozens of stars, one champion.
It all comes down to this.
Who you riding with?
For the first time ever, the X Games finds a new home in the state of Louisiana, where the mighty Mississippi dumps into the Gulf of Mexico lies the city of New Orleans, home to some amazing food, some amazing musicians, of course, the ever-famous streetcars, and this weekend it'll be host to some of the best action sports stars in the world inside the Caesars Superdome as we get set to bring you Moto X Best Whip, handing out our first set of Moto X medals for the weekend here at the MoonPay X Games in 2026. Welcome inside the booth, everyone. My name is Jimmy Coleman, standing alongside Moto X quarterpipe gold medalist Colby Raha. And well, Colby, this one in Best Whip, it's all about style. You want to get sideways, you want to get inverted, and one of the best styles in the business, we have to talk about Julian Van Stippen.
Yeah, Julian Van Stippen threw one of the biggest whips I've ever seen in Sacramento. He won 2 in a row already, and his whip was upside down, backwards, so much style. Yeah, he's killing it. I can't wait to see what he's got going on tonight.
So basically, we cut him loose, and it's all about how you can tweak that bike, get it inverted, get it sideways. That's basically the essence of the whip. There's a couple of different ways to do it. We'll break that down here in a moment. But first, let's check in with the third member of our crew. She's down on the floor. It's Kristen B.
Thanks, guys. In his last 2 starts, Julian Van Stippen has earned gold in Moto X Best Whip. Tonight, he could secure the hat trick, going 3 for 3. Now, when I spoke with him yesterday, he said he tries to not allow the pressure to influence him, but guys, his body language says it all. He kind of isolates himself from the other riders. He is zoned in, and that's why he has earned that #1 plate on his bike. I spoke with some of his competitors as well. I asked Corey Creed, I asked Taylor Behrman, what does Julian Van Stippen do so well? They said he is super aggressive on his turn down whip. He fully commits, and that's what it is going to take to win another gold medal here at the X Games for Julian Van Stippen, and the other riders are going to have to play catch up and commit as well.
That was his third one that he added when he won that one in Sacramento there. The first one came back in X Games Ventura back in 2022, and then he got one in Salt Lake City in 2025, and then earlier this year in Sacramento. So 10 riders in the field out here. This opening part of this is what we call a playoff. This one is a jam session. They're going to run in order. No scores. It's a live ranking, so you'll see the names bounce around as we roll through this here. The top 5 will move on into the final, and then once we get to the final, it'll be a 5-minute jam session, and that is where we hand out the medals. Taking a look at the start list right here, we talked about Julian Van Stippen. There's some heavy hitters in the lineup here, Cole.
Yeah, we got Tom Parsons. That guy's been in the game for a while, and he's always a favorite to win. Throws huge whips. And then we've got Wyatt Fontenot, local Cajun boy. Lives about an hour outside of town. I know his whole family's here. I know he's going to send it. He wants to win. So I'm looking forward to seeing that as well.
First medal for Wyatt in his X Games career, by the way, in Sacramento, which was absolutely huge. So hats off to him. And like you said, looking to do some damage here in front of his home state crowd here. Also, we got to bring up Jared McNeil. He's got some gold medals in this event as well. Also some golds in step up, which we don't do anymore. But Jared is always a factor when it comes to Best Whip.
Yeah, you heard the crowd go crazy for Wyatt Fontenot right there. I know he brought a ton of his friends and family out here. He's got the beads on his shirt. Yeah, it's cool to see him in his hometown.
You got Guillaume Navas, or they just call him Navas out here. You've had to go head-to-head with him when it comes to Moto X quarter pipe high air, so we're not doing that in 2026. And Navas said, oh yeah, watch this, I'm going to enter Best Whip. So he's a contender out here as well tonight.
Yeah, all these guys have been training really hard for it. I got the spot to compete in Best Whip. I opted out of doing it. Short notice, and I've been so busy with world record stuff. But yeah, it's cool to see these guys throw down. This is a new ramp too. This is a next-gen ramp. It's a lot steeper than your standard freestyle ramp. They get a little bit more air time. They got a really big landing here. So see what they got.
Well, the good news is with this being inside the Caesars Superdome here, you don't have to worry about the elements. So wind is never your friend when it kicks up when it comes to FMX or Moto X, and that's not going to be a problem when you're inside here. So you've got perfect conditions here, good run up, good run out there with the concrete floor. We're going to start it off with Mr. Cole Denny, another guy who we usually see in Moto X quarter pipe high air, and he decides, hey, I'm going to kick it off here from Moto X Best Whip in New Orleans in 2026. So there's the jam session clock. We started off at 10 minutes. They will stay in this order again. No scores as we roll through this. It's just a live ranking. You'll see the names bounce around a bit. The judges will decide, hey, if you're one of the top 5, you move on into the medal round. Taking our first look at Japan's Shinki Watanabe.
Good dude from Japan. I saw him throw a really good turn-up whip on Instagram at practice, so can't wait to see him unleash that one.
He's a 3-time medalist when it comes to Best Whip. All 3 of those medals for Chinky, those are silvers. This is Kiem Novice, or we just call him Novice. 3 total medals to his name. He's got a quarter pipe higher silver and 2 bronze, but no Best Whip medals.
He almost won quarter pipe last year in Salt Lake, but I barely got him there at the end. But this dude throws a solid whip. He's a savage. He works hard, and let's see what he can do.
Yeah, that one came down to the wire for you guys in Salt Lake City last year. That was crazy, too, with the elevation and the shorter run-in. That one was quite a battle. Speaking of that, this guy was in that event as well. We normally see him in quarter pipe higher. Australia's Corey Creed. He's got a Best Whip silver to his name as well.
Yeah, back in Sydney, Australia. I think it was his first year competing.
2018, yeah, first the start of his X Games career.
Yeah, he's not afraid to send it either. Here we go, Wyatt.
And just Wyatt Fontenot getting completely uncorked there. This is his 5th X Games appearance. He had a couple of 5th places. He got one 23. The closest he came was in 2024. Just missed the podium by 1 spot. A 5th last year in Salt Lake City, and then he got that bronze in Sacramento about a month ago.
There you go, completely upside down. Throwing his whole body underneath the bike. Here comes Vicky.
You mentioned the turn up earlier. There's a couple of different ways to do that. So for people that aren't familiar with the world of Moto X, let's talk about, as we bring in Vicky Golden, let's talk about the different ways, the different styles to actually execute a whip.
You got a traditional whip. That's more of a traditional style, old school whip. Vicky's awesome. She's got a world record for going through flaming walls
of fire that she broke in 2019.
She's awesome, and that's why she's competing against the boys. She beats boys too.
Yeah, she's an absolute monster when it comes to riding Moto X. Also, first female member of the Metal Militia.
Yeah. Here we go, Jared. This guy's one of the most accomplished gold medalists in whip, right?
He's got 5 gold, 3 silver, 3 bronze, and that crazy style shows you why.
Aggressive.
It's so insane how he's able to just manipulate that bike and throw it around like it's nothing. He's not a big dude either. He just torques that thing around.
Yeah, he usually rides a 2-stroke, and this is the first couple years I've seen him on a 4-stroke.
He's got a speed style bronze. He's got 4 step-up gold medals as we bring in Mr. Tyler Berriman here. 2-time gold medalist in Best Whip. He owns 1 silver and 4 bronze for 7 total. He's got one of the best turn-up whips.
Yeah,